Good evening. It's Friday, January 29, 2021 here in Cebu City. I'm Cherry Ann Lim and this is SunStar Tonight. And it's back to the three-digit level. Cebu City logged 103 new COVID-19 cases yesterday, January 28. This is the highest number of COVID-19 cases reported in a single day since the city was placed under modified general community quarantine in August. Chari Coronel reports.
Cebu City has logged the highest COVID-19 cases in a day yesterday, with 103 new infections since it was placed under modified general community quarantine in August 2020. This constitutes to 7.74% positivity rate out of the 1,304 individuals tested on January 27. The city's Emergency Operations Center said of the 103, only 101 were new cases, while 2 were reswabbed samples. With the added cases, Cebu City's total confirmed infections reached 12,215. Active cases are 1,134 as of January 28. The city is still under MGCQ for the month of February. City Councilor Joel Garganera, EOC Deputy Chief Implementer, said they will recommend to the mayor certain guidelines for strict enforcement of the community quarantine protocols, including the re-implementation of the liquor ban. This after restaurants and restaurants were reported to be violating some quarantine protocols. Garganera added they will also recommend to the mayor to have authorities check inside the vehicles, especially the public utility vehicles, to ensure physical distancing is observed. Garganera said the MGCQ status for Cebu City is expected since despite the increasing cases, the critical care facilities in the city remain healthy. The occupancy rate in 15 hospitals in the city remains below 25%. Meanwhile, Governor Gwendolyn Garcia shrugged off the serious concern claim made by Octa Research Group on the trend of increasing COVID-19 cases in Cebu. In a press conference, Garcia said she is more concerned about the economy. She added why Octa singled out Cebu without considering the population of the island of 5.2 million, including Cebu Province and the Tri-Cities. The research group stated that if this trend continues, there is a possibility that the figures that Cebu had during the ECQ period in 2020 could return in the next 2 weeks. Based on the DOH Central Visayas Bulletin, Cebu Province has 614 active cases as of January 28. Octa also cited concerns that the new variant is spreading in parts of Cebu. However, DOH said there is no concrete evidence yet of the new variant being present in Cebu. Chari Coronel, SunStar Tonight.
More than a month after a landslide hit a mining pit of Carmen Copper Corporation in Toledo City, the bodies of 6 missing workers have yet to be recovered. Kenneth Torres reports.
The search and retrieval operation is still ongoing for the 6 workers of Carmen Copper Corporation who have been missing after a landslide hit the mining pit in Barangay Biga, Toledo City last December 21, 2020. Biga Barangay Captain Pedro Cepada Jr. said the search and retrieval operation is challenging considering that the cracks are still progressing. The 6 missing workers are identified as Jose Carpintero, Januel Herediano, Simeon Laconas, John Paul Risuelo, Renante Cepada, and Alfred Tautho. Fatalities of the landslide were identified as Juni Lagola, Ernesto Caspe, Juan Tapang, and Junicio Labang. Meanwhile, 237 evacuated families who were residing near the vicinity of the landslide area in Sitio Proper Biga are still in the temporary evacuation areas in Camp 1 at Sitio Hagit and Camp 2 at Sitio Manukan in Barangay Biga. Cepada said the evacuated families received 3,000 pesos cash assistance from the office of Senator Bongo through the Department of Social Welfare and Development. He said the city was also able to provide 3 batches of 5 to 10 kilos of rice to the affected families. Cepada said he and his council met with Toledo City Mayor Marjorie Joey Perales last Monday, and they were advised to wait for the result of the assessment conducted by the Mines and Geosciences Bureau Central Office on the area and surrounding areas of the landslide. MGB Central Office is still processing the data they gathered. Kenneth Torres, SunStar Tonight.
The Philippines will not extend its ban on foreign nationals from 36 countries. Starting February 1, foreign nationals entering the Philippines should have a pre-booking for 7 nights at an accredited quarantine facility or hotel. Chari Coronel reports.
The travel restriction on foreign nationals coming from 36 areas and countries with confirmed cases of the new variants of coronavirus will end this Sunday, January 31. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque did not say if the travel ban will be extended. Meanwhile, the Interagency Task Force has adopted conditions for foreign nationals who are allowed to enter the country effective February 1. They are now required to have valid and existing visas at the time of entry, except for those qualified under the Balikbayan program. They should also have a pre-booked accommodation for at least 7 nights in an accredited quarantine hotel or facility. They will also be required to undergo a swab test at the quarantine hotel or facility on the 6th day from the date of their arrival. Chari Coronel, SunStar Tonight.
3 years since it was razed by fire in January 2018, Metro Ayala Center Cebu has officially reopened, treating shoppers to big discounts and a better shopping experience. Tiffany Neri, tell us more.
Want to know what's new in Cebu? Check this out. This Friday, retail returns. Metro Ayala department store at Ayala Center Cebu is making a comeback, with its newly renovated store sporting a sleek new look and a modern minimalist aesthetic. Each of the 7 levels of the new building is curated with an impressive selection of premium merchandise that caters to any lifestyle. The devil's in the details, so watch out for its innovative style of in-grocery hanging LED screens, mechanical mannequins, and dazzling lights. To celebrate their grand opening, Metro Ayala is treating shoppers with discounts up to 70%, buy one take one deals, and so much more from January 29 to February 7. It's always nice to know what's happening in Cebu and of course support all the developments happening for 2021. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode for SunStar Tonight. This is Tiffany Neri. Back to you, Cherry.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Cherry Ann Lim, and this has been SunStar Tonight. See you again next week. Good night.